So I want to build a hotel in The Sims 4, but each room is going to be inspired by a different world in the game. So here I have compiled a whole wheel of every world in The Sims 4, including the vacation destinations like Granite Falls and Batu, Selvadorada. Those are all going to be included in this. So for each room that we build in the hotel, we're going to go ahead, spin this, and figure out a world that that room is going to be inspired by. And this video is brought to you by Squarespace, an all-in-one platform to build your online presence. So let's go ahead and spin to see which one we're going to get for the outside. We get Windenburg. This is one of my favorite worlds in the game. Before we start, we're gonna go to Windenburg. Obviously, we're gonna be building here. Let's just check out some hot spots here. We're gonna go downtown and we're gonna try and gather some inspiration here. So this is the main downtown area. I kind of want to build a hotel inspired by these buildings here. We've got the fountain there. We've got these umbrellas we could include. We've got that chess thing over there. Maybe we can include like a chess table outside. I could definitely see a hotel being in this style. There's also the Von Hunt estate. I'm seeing a lot of these fountains here, so we can definitely try and incorporate that. This lot is also iconic for like the maze over there. They really went all out with the landscaping on this lot. Our final point of inspiration is gonna come from the bluffs. Kind of a party hotspot, but also full of like broken stone. Okay, I think we're good. I think I know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna build on this lot here. So we're gonna start to build our shell, and like I said, I kind of want it to be inspired by that downtown portion of Windenburg. We're definitely gonna see a lot of that get-together wallpaper used here. So I think I want this thing to be kind of tall and a little bit narrow, keeping in mind that we still need room on the inside for these hotel rooms. So for our second floor, I think I'm just gonna mimic what we've got going on and maybe leaving room in the back for some balconies there. And then at the top, maybe I'll do the same thing, but bringing this part forward a little bit. We see this sort of architecture a lot in Windenburg. There's kind of like pieces hanging over the side, and then you can go in and add like corbels here to hold them up, but we'll do that part later. So very simple for now. Let's go ahead and do our roofing. And for my roofing, I am gonna keep this pretty simple too. And the reason being is because I know Get Together has a whole bunch of like roofing details we can do. So we'll have very basic like shapes for this, but then on the actual build itself, there will be like a lot of detail. Same as the windows. Get Together has some really beautiful like stained glass windows we can put. I'm not going to be limiting myself to the packs because then it would kind of end up just being like every room is a different pack, but is going to be having a very heavy focus on the pack that the world comes from. Okay, so let's get our wallpaper on there. I'm gonna go Get Together on my filter for right now, and we're definitely using this style of wallpaper. Maybe we can actually combine that down at the bottom with like a black here. And since we're going so dark, I wonder if we could bring in like the Von Hunt estate element and do a little bit of gothic. That lot is literally haunted by ghosts. It's the perfect spooky like marriage destination. So maybe we'll bring in a little bit of gothic, not too much, but the same color scheme as that downtown area. Let's keep with Get Together for the windows too, and these were the beautiful windows I was talking about. Actually, before we do this, I'm gonna raise this up on a foundation. We'll use a Get Together foundation paint, and I'm probably gonna use a variety of these because I find them so pretty. We can do these ones maybe like along the side here and on the other side. Maybe actually I can even bring them down below on the bottom floor too. In the middle, I'm thinking we either do like this one here, or I can get one of these and just put those like that. Then up top, I actually kind of want to use this one here. This is so pretty. We're gonna put that up top. The detail on these windows, like even just those little spikes at the top, I love. I'm gonna build out a front entry area right here. So this fence is going to be also from Get Together. We can do like a stone at the front, our stairs here. And then for my door, I'm actually kind of picturing like vampires there. Like this one could look really cool. I will say I really wish we had a stained glass door for the medium wall heights for Get Together. We do have like this one, but I kind of want one to be a little bigger than that. But we can use that in the back for our balcony doors. And we'll use the same fence back there too. So just to kind of like section off the balconies. We'll even do like a back exit area here. But yeah, I think vampires would work really well with this. What would it look like if we used this window and like squeezed it up top here like this? I feel like that kind of looks cool. And I think there's also actually another roofing detail like this here, this awning. Let's put that right here. And I'm gonna adjust my roofing so it's the same angle and it just like kind of fits in there like that. And then up top, we can also go in with like these. See, like I said, lots and lots of detail to the roofing and the exterior. But I'm also picturing, I was gonna maybe put these like right here. Maybe if we actually centered it, like that could be cool. But I was also picturing cottage living because cottage living has these ones. Maybe we could do that in like the black swatch. And then we add those on there like that. That looks kind of cool. And then we can do the same thing on the back, obviously, to make them look like they're going all the way through. And what if we also put these little spiky things like like coming out of there too. I'll just raise them up using Control 9 on my keyboard and just squeeze those on there just so that one gets a little extra detail too. For my chimneys, I love using this one here from Strangerville, so I'm gonna stick that on both sides here. I'm definitely getting like old-timey bar, old style hotel. That's 100% what we're going for. I feel like we need nights outside. I'm gonna put those out there. For added details, I also love using this balcony here. It looks really cute and has some like built-in plants on it. And then we could also maybe go in with some of these window boxes here. And I'm actually gonna bring the balcony over to the side too. So you'll just kind of see it sticking out from the front of the build. Okay, before we get too carried away with landscaping, I want to make sure we map out a few items from the world itself, including the fountain. So obviously the one we're going to use is from Get Together. So I'm just going to put this over here as a placeholder for now. I'm also going to get an easel because in Windenburg, surrounding the fountains, they have like a couple easels. So we'll just put those there for now. Then I really want to be able to pay tribute to the Von Haunt maze, but I also have to do some of the ruins from Get Together. Maybe the ruins can just be like sprinkled in when we actually do the landscaping, but for the maze, you could maybe just do something small over to the side here. Just like right in between here, I'll like figure this out. And then yeah, I'll put chess table hiding in there. We'll use Get Together chairs for that. We could also put some Get Together features out here like this wood thing. Oh, the wishing well would be cute too. I want to do so much landscaping on this lot. This is like the most obvious maze ever too. Like, okay, this is where I want to add those iconic red umbrellas. So like these ones can go out here. Maybe I'll also put like a barbecue back here. And for our guests, this can be like a communal seating area. I'm gonna bring some stone back here too, and we can start to like separate everything off with landscaping. So we'll put some big like pine trees back here. We could also make use of these cool bushes here. Those could actually maybe go at the front, like right beside the entryway. Maybe also with some of these big like cypress trees, some smaller pine trees at the side. All right, so I just finished up the landscaping. Let me show you what I did. At the front here, I tried to pull together some landscaping with those bushes from Island Living and Base Game. We've got a seating area in here at the front too. Then over to the side, this is where we've got our fountain area. You can come over here, sit by the fountain, you can paint. Super cute little peaceful area. It's also by the water too, so like this is a really nice getaway spot. I have this set to residential right now, but you could go ahead and change it to like a rental so it is a vacation spot. I'll probably do that when I put it on the gallery. But back here, this is what we've got for the back area. I brought in the turntable thing from Get Together just to pay respect to the ruins. Maybe you could hire someone for this lot to like come and perform back here. We've got the barbecue, seating areas. The balconies I kept pretty simple, so if maybe they did hire someone, you could like come on the balcony and just listen to music like sitting on the bench. That's where I'd be. Then over here through this way by the maze, I did add some of the ruins. Get Together just has those like structures that you can put, so I put a couple of those around. In the maze, of course, we've got the chess table there, and this is what the final hotel for Windenburg looks like. I've also gone ahead and done a floor plan just to make sure that this is gonna work out. We're gonna take a quick break here to talk about our sponsor, Squarespace. I recently used Squarespace to create my own website shown here, and it was really easy to get started with their best-in-class website templates and customization features. I found a ton of inspiration to get started by browsing their entertainment category, and Squarespace makes it easy for everyone to have their own professionally designed website, allowing you to pursue your passion online. You can connect social media accounts, displaying posts from your social profiles on your website. You can automatically push website content to your social media profiles so your followers on there can see it too. They even allow you to embed videos for third-party hosts directly onto your website. So head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/SydMac to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. So on the inside, the main floor is here. This is where you're gonna walk in, have our stairs. We can do like a check-in area here, and I think I'm also gonna keep this with Get Together just to keep it like cohesive with the outside. But this is where we're gonna have our world-inspired hotel rooms. They're each gonna have their own kitchen, their own bed and everything, bathroom. It's gonna be like a little tiny home in the hotel. Everyone gets the premium room. Then we go upstairs. We've also got this main lobby area. This is also gonna lead us upstairs. 2 more rooms on this side, and then then upstairs we have like the tiniest little hallways ever, but I didn't want to come into this room here since that's going to be functional. It's fine to leave it like that. It also adds to like the creepy hotel vibe too. Like older hotels do have very narrow hallways like that. Very creepy. But up here we'll have 2 more rooms, so 6 worlds altogether. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I am gonna set a lot right here to haunted. So we'll do a spooky lot challenge that's gonna bring in the wandering ghosts. I'm gonna quickly do this lobby area, so I'm gonna use this wallpaper here from vampires. That's gonna be the wallpaper I'm gonna bring all the way up here as well. I want to do a check-in area, so that's gonna be like right here, I think. So I'll just put a couple island pieces right there. We're gonna get a cash register. Not that this is gonna be functional. I wish it was. A hotel pack would be so much fun. That's kind of why I didn't want to pick a new world for this too, because like it's not even a functional room. We'll just put a mirror up here. We've got our check-in area right there. We can do like a rug at the front. There we go. We can put some like pictures on the wall here. I think I might use these big ones here. So like one of each, we'll just put those on that wall. So there we go. That's gonna be our lobby area. Then upstairs, I'm probably just gonna put like a communal seating area right here, or we could even do like a piano or something creepy like that. I'm like picturing the ghosts coming in here and playing this. I don't know if we'll have room. Maybe if we just put it right there. And then on this side, we can just put like a couch or something. Like this one here. I love it. I love the creepy vibes going on. Maybe I'll put like a couple circle rugs under here. These plants I've been using. Maybe we could also put some of these like pictures on the wall. So there we go. Just another little seating area. And then upstairs, again, there's like no room in here. So I might just put like a knight at the end of the hallway. Kind of adding to the creepy vibe if you ask me. Like imagine you walked right up the stairs and it was just like this guy before your room. I mean, it might scare off some intruders. So I mean, I guess he's doing his job. Okay, let's go back downstairs. We're gonna go back to the wheel and figure out which one we're gonna start with. So we'll remove Windenburg, update the wheel, and let's go ahead and spin for our first room. We get San Myshuno. Ooh, it would be really cool if we can split the room somehow into districts. So San Myshuno has 4 different districts, and in each district they hold like different festivals too. So the Arts Quarter is home to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. The Spice Market is famous for the Spice Festival and the Flea Market. The Fashion District is home of the Romance Festival and Geek Con. And Uptown doesn't hold any festivals. They're too good for that. Okay, let's go back, see what we can do here. So I think first thing I'm gonna do is section off part of this for my bathroom. That's gonna be a pretty long bathroom. It's kind of an awkward shape, but I wanna leave as much room as possible for the 4 quarters here. I'm gonna try and like draw a line on the floor. Not gonna keep it there, but this is literally just to like visualize. So because these are in between the grid, I'm actually using these like spa day illumination things to split it down the middle. Let's get a door over here to the bathroom. I'm gonna try and use some city living flooring in here. Maybe I should put like brick in here and play around with our design features. Right now it's looking like a literal basketball court. That is basketball flooring I'm using. So let's start off with our area inspired by the Romance Festival. That's gonna be over here. I think we'll do the bed for that. And the Romance Festival has lots of like purpley colors. We need the rose petals on the floor, like these all over. I changed the lighting there so that it's like a hot pinky purple color. There's a lot of that color at the Romance Festival, but I also want to put some end tables beside the bed, like these purpley ones. I'm gonna put them right here. And on top of there, I really want to put those pretty like lotus candles. Like these, we can put these in purple, so it's gonna get rid of that hue a little bit. I also know that we see a lot of these lights there, and in the festivals in general, there's a lot of these like fairy lights, and like these are there a lot too. So I'm gonna add these, I'm pretty sure, going along this entire entryway. And then on the side here, I might also put some of these vases because I feel like this is gonna look really pretty. Maybe even with like a couple size down like that. And for now, I'm gonna leave our romance side of the room. I think for the kitchen, we have to have that inspired by the Spice Festival, right? So let's do our kitchen over on this side. And the Spice Festival has, I think, this here for lighting. I think it's like a purple and yellow. We can put our like fridge and everything underneath. I don't think I want to use like the used stuff from City Living. Like this stuff here, I don't really want that to be in the hotel. So instead, I'm gonna go in and find maybe this like country kitchen fridge, and we'll do some purple counters to match, trying to keep with that color scheme now, the purple being a big factor here. So we'll do smoke detector. Our oven is gonna have to be the country kitchen one as well. We'll do our sink there, and we still have room for prep. These are fancy. If you've got a full kitchen in your hotel room, you are doing well. And then underneath, there's a lot of rugs that are used for the festival. I think they're hiding under here. Oh yeah, these here. This is exciting because I don't really use these that often. Okay, so far that's gonna be our kitchen area inspired by the Spice Festival. We still have to do the Humor and Hijinks Festival and Uptown. And the Humor and Hijinks Festival is known for like all the mischief, the pranks, and the bubble blower. So I'm thinking we gotta put the bubble blower in here. I'm gonna add purple seating here. We can maybe change this to a yellow if possible, or we just go all purple. This is the weirdest hotel room ever. I feel like if I walked in here at first, I'd be like, what the heck? But then I'd be like, all right. Okay, so we've got something for humor and hijinks. We're getting a little squishy in here, so I'm gonna try and be really careful. We do still need something for Uptown, and I'm kind of thinking about putting that right here. There is like no good place for this window. I've moved it so many times. But what if we did a chair facing like this way, and then we could mount a TV over here? So we'll do expensive TV over there. We'll get this like modern looking table there too. I think since this area is getting such a short end of the stick, I'm gonna have the bathroom inspired by Uptown too. But we'll put the golden bowl of fruit there just to be like, look, we have money. Okay, there is a lot going on in here, but it actually is really cool. We've got the romance section over there with the bed accompanied by like our kind of Uptown area. We've got those modern chairs, the golden fruit. On this side, we've got the bubble blowing area. I love how it looks with those paranormal curtains. Our kitchen area over here, and let's finish off the bathroom here, which I think I'm gonna model this bathroom after the Fang apartment in Uptown. It's very modern, very like black and white. We're gonna put the really expensive $12,000 bathtub. We'll do the city living sink over there. Oh, we have to do the talking toilet. We'll add some towels. We gotta get our toilet paper. I definitely want to put up some big curtains to hide this stained glass window. Let's do spotty mirrors over here. I'm gonna add them and raise them up so they go all the way up to the ceiling. And I'm gonna add this little ottoman right here just to add something in between there. So there is our Uptown inspired bathroom, our talking toilet included and everything. And we have, of course, our hotel room, which there is so much going on in here, but I think it looks really cool. Let's move on to the next one. So we're gonna remove Sam Myshuno, update our wheel, and let's go ahead and spin for hotel room number 2. We get Tartosa. This is gonna be a very romantic floor. So Tartosa is the world for My Wedding Stories. It's super beautiful, lots of water here. Like here we've got the love tree in the background, we've got the waterfall, the water over there. It's a really beautiful landscape, very lush. We also have this main area where you can do like some shopping. We've got the floral thing over here, another fountain in here, and like a whole bunch of shops back there. And this place is also on the water too. There's like a little marina right there. I think it would be really fun if we did this as like a honeymoon inspired room. So that's what we're gonna do over here. I think I'm gonna do the same layout that I did in the other one, which is like having the bathroom back here. And we're gonna set this up as like a really romantic getaway for your Sims. So maybe we can put our bed over here. We don't have a bed with My Wedding Stories, which I think is so unfortunate, but maybe we could actually put this one here and like shove it back so it's in that headboard. I think I want to do blue wallpaper to match like the water in My Wedding Stories. And then maybe we can do like a lighter color here to go for like a sandy color. Maybe that one, like a white sand beach. Okay, I'm gonna get some end tables, and on there we're gonna put a whole bunch of candles. Oh, we can use the barrels. We're gonna put these right next to the bed, and we'll have these on our bedside table. I'm putting this over here on the other side with the champagne bucket in there. And actually I was thinking maybe instead of using this, I've done this trick before and it looked really cute, like putting this archway over top of the bed. I love the jewels that hang down on there. I think it looks really pretty. Maybe we can also bring in a high school year's chandelier. For a mirror, I'm thinking we'll use the Get Famous one. It's very like pretty, dainty looking. Maybe that can actually go in this corner here. And over here, I'm just adding this My Wedding Stories wall detail. I've put it under the paranormal painting just so it has like a little bit of a cool frame around it. We need a kitchen over here. I want to do an actual proper living room here too. So I think I'm going to use that fridge there from Cottage Living. With these counters here, they kind of have like a heart latch on them. So I think those are going to look cute. We'll add a sink, all our details. We'll definitely use the My Wedding Stories curtains to hide these big windows here. I changed this side around a little bit over here. I added a double armoire because I still want to be able to put a TV right here. So we'll put TV right there. Underneath, I kind of want to do something for that like bouquet store, the mobile flower bouquet thing. Like I kind of want to put this in somewhere, like, but not. I'm just going to put that there for a second. I want to copy copy some of the flowers that are on here. I want those exact like bags, but I'm not seeing those in debug or anything. I think what I'm going to do instead is add a whole bunch of these little flowers in this color because this world has a bunch of like these trees in there, and I'm gonna try and get like a mini version of that with that color. So I think for my couch, I'm gonna use this one here from high school years. I like that it's kind of got a beachy style going on. And behind here, we'll be able to put like a dining table. We'll use the My Wedding Stories like chairs here. Since it's a honeymoon suite, we can use the ones with the flowers on it. And maybe beside here, we'll also put this easel thing that's like located in the town too. And there we go. This is gonna be our My Wedding Stories honeymoon suite. This is actually really pretty. I didn't expect to love that double wardrobe as much as I do. On this side, we've got our kitchen, our dining area, and our little bouquet TV moment. We do still have to do the bathroom, so let's go in here, and I kind of want to bring some like flower petals in here. We do have these here from My Wedding Stories. This is meant for like an aisle, but I can put it in the bathroom and make it look cute. I think I'm just gonna put it over here by the bathtub, but I'm trying to like angle it a little bit so that it looks not so much like the aisle. I don't want your Sims to like come into the bathroom and get married by the bathtub. So we'll do some of those there. We're gonna put some mirrors up. Maybe this one can go behind the bathtub. We'll do towel over there, and I want to put some lanterns at like the bottom of the tub. So I'm just gonna put some here. We can shrink them. Your Sims go in this way, so anything over there will be totally fine. On this side, we're gonna do our toilet. We'll do fancy mirror over there, and we're gonna decorate with like the same color pink towels that we've been using. All right, so here is our bathroom. I added a little bit of clutter in here. I also added a debug like sign that I found. We've got a heart-shaped mirror there. On this side, we've got the bathtub, and I added some of these flowers next to it too. And as an added bonus, your Sims can see themselves going to the bathroom. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs to the second floor. Let's go back to the wheel and see what we're gonna get. So removing Tartosa, that one was kind of tricky. And let's go ahead to spin to see what's gonna be next. We get Forgotten Hollow. I was kind of hoping we would get this. So this is going to be the vampire world. And looking around this world, it's very eerie. We've got the Vlad statue in the middle. There's like Vlad's mansion way back there, which looks so creepy with like the fog and everything. It's surrounded by mountains. We've got a little bit of water back there. Whose grave is this? I can't get over here to check, but that's kind of weird. I've never noticed that like lone grave over there. But there's graves like all over the place here. I feel like I'm gonna have to make like a graveyard in this. Creepy statues and stuff. And this really big creepy tree over here. Just like very strange. Okay, so keeping this in mind, these ones on this floor might have to have a little bit of a smaller bathroom. So I think I'm just gonna do a 3-tile bathroom for both of these. The stairs there kind of took up a lot of room, but we can do the bed over on this side. And I really want to get that creepy effect. I know there's like a tree wallpaper. Oh, this one. I feel like I should use this here for this room. Kind of going off that Forgotten Hollow eeriness, but then we can do some like old wood flooring like that in here. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of candles here. That's where we're gonna get most of our light. Maybe we can push this bed over to this wall here. I'm gonna use this here as an end table. I'm gonna shrink it, and maybe on top of there we can put some of the creepy statues, or we could use one with it already on there. That's so scary. Imagine that like over top of your bed, but that can be our bedside table, and then on there maybe we can put like something very regular, like some coffee mugs or something, just showing that this sim does not care about the creepiness. They embrace it. We'll make it a little cozy for our guests. Maybe I'll put like this rug here from the industrial loft kit. But over on this side, this is where I want to add the graves. This is gonna be so creepy. Again, this hotel is not normal. I could get behind the bubble blower being the first thing that you see when you walk in the room, but graves, I'd be out of there so fast. But this sim doesn't care. They're gonna have a mirror right here, and they just check right over top of the graveyard before they leave. We can add some cobwebs in here from vampires. We could also add some stuff on the wall. Actually, maybe this is like the owner of the hotel. It is a little bit creepy and gothic looking on the outside, so it might make a little bit of sense. Our kitchen is definitely gonna have to be over here, so I'm gonna add some of our counters. We need a door to our bathroom, which actually this is the only one so far that actually fits with the windows. I might actually put some of these cabinets up here too. We'll put some above the fridge. We'll put our sink there. Our oven can go right here. I really wanted that statue of Vlad, like the really big one that's like right in the middle of the whole world. I don't know where it is though. I don't think I've actually ever seen the item. Oh, it's in debug. Okay, I found it. This is so obnoxious. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to get a full length of Vlad, but maybe we can put it right there. We could maybe get a dining table right here and like add our chairs on the side of that. So obviously using our vampires ones, I just want to make sure that we're gonna have enough room to get past there. Maybe he can be the centerpiece because he's the center of the world. That makes so much sense. He's the centerpiece of the dining table. That is so freaking weird. I don't think I'm gonna get a TV in here. I still need to put a trash can and I think a smoke detector in this one. So yeah, no TV in this one, but definitely hitting that like eerie vibe for sure, but in a kind of cool way. I actually really like this one. The world also has these like kind of growing around. Is that a baby cow plant? I'm gonna put those out on the balcony, like they're growing like weeds out here for some reason. And there's a lot of lampposts there, so I'm gonna actually put a tiny one over on this side. And you know what? We're also gonna change the balcony out here. We're gonna change the fence to the vampires one. It still matches and it gives the Forgotten Hollow vibe. So far, this is what our Forgotten Hollow room looks like. Our kitchen over there looks really cool with that lamppost there too. Our bedroom area complete with its own graveyard, and our super mundane mugs on our creepy statue overlooking the bed. Okay, let's do the bathroom before we move on. Probably just gonna be pretty basic in here, like black flooring. Maybe because we didn't use a vampire wallpaper out there, we can use one in the bathroom. We'll put the vampire sink on that side. I'm also gonna use the vampire's toilet on the other side. And the only showers that are gonna fit in here are either Snowy Escape or Discover University. So I'm just gonna put that one right there. We'll do Get Together mirror on the corner there. And there we go. We've got our spooky Forgotten Hollow inspired room. All right, let's move on from here. We're gonna go and do the one across the hall. Watch that be like the most happy world ever, like freaking Henford on Bagley. And let's go ahead and spin for the next one. We get Mount Komorebi. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so Mount Komorebi is the Snowy Escape world. This one is also kind of split in two. We've got the really snowy mountaintop area up there, and we've also got down below like the neighborhood area and a really pretty area down here by the water. Let's check out this one first. So over here we've got the water, we've got the purple trees. We see a lot of the lanterns around, also these like boards here. Of course, we've got that guy like in the main square there. Hey, really pretty pond areas, like the bridges. So I kind of want to do another like half and half where there's like this version with the snowy version too. We've got this area over here. This is more of like a residential area. A lot of the Snowy Escape wallpaper on the houses and stuff. The like parasol umbrellas here. And then up here, this is like the mountaintop area. This is where we've got like the winter sports. The hot springs are here too. And obviously this whole place is covered in snow. I'm just showing you these worlds, by the way, because I'm assuming not everyone has the packs, and it's going to be helpful to kind of like check these out for some people before we build the world. Okay, so over to this side, let's try and figure out how we're going to split this into two. I'm thinking this side over here can be the snowy, like all white side. So maybe we could actually use some columns in here and like split it up. So we'll use the Snowy Escape columns, and I'm going to have to move that window again. This window has been moved on like every single part of this. I'm definitely going to have to come back out here and adjust, but we're going to draw a wall here, and we're also going to use the Snowy Escape spandrel to separate that. And then on this side of the hotel, this is where we could use maybe like this wallpaper. We'll end up going in with like more greenery. Maybe we could do this color flooring here, and we'll change this over to like a white there. But what if, to separate that, because that's really gonna bug me with the two flooring types, maybe we could go in and use these rocks here. These are like rugs that are meant to be for gardens. And since this side is meant to be like more lush, we can put these on this side. We're definitely gonna be including some of the lanterns that we saw around the village. And Snowy Escape is a really great pack for building. There's a lot of items in here that we're going to be able to use for kitchens and everything like that. So for our bed, I think I'm going to use this one and push it against the wall there. We're going to use these curtains here to cover part of the window. And I would love to put some of these umbrellas like the ones that we saw in the world, but maybe we'll have to put those outside. So we'll do one right over top of like that chair there. We can also change the fencing to a Snowy Escape one like we did with the Forgotten Hollow balcony. It's not too far off either, as long as it's like black. It's like a thicker one too. Oh, we could put some of these trees here to represent the trees in that bottom area of Mount Komorebi. Same as these, there's like red trees that come with Snowy Escape. We could do a couple mirrors over there above the bed. I would also love to have like a water element in here, just because that bottom part of Mount Komorebi has like all the water details. So maybe we can try and incorporate this fountain in like it's meant to be there with those plants. Ooh, this board, maybe we can put this board over here. We'll just shrink it so it's kind of like there. And I feel like we need to put this guy somewhere, but he's so big. Maybe we can shrink him as much as possible and put him on like a shelf. That might be even scarier overlooking the bed than the thing we have in the Forgotten Hollow room. There is not a whole lot of room in here for a dresser, so I just added this one here from Dream Home Decorator, like the hanging shelf. And in there, I'm gonna try and add some more like Snowy Escape things. We can add some more lanterns in there, and I was thinking because there's so many vending machines around, maybe we can add some of the cute little collectible things that like come in there. So like we'll add these, just like a couple of those little guys in there. I feel like it might even be cute with some fairy lights above, so I'm just gonna put those right up top here. And that's gonna be our bedroom inspired by the bottom half of Mount Komorebi. And then for our kitchen, this is where we're gonna have the snowy part. So this is where we could probably put some of these. I'm gonna shrink this. Or we could also add like the rock climbing gear, although I'm gonna have to make it very small. Those like the tiniest little shoes ever. Let's keep with the ski stuff. We're gonna use all Snowy Escape kitchen stuff in white. So we're gonna do like the white stove, all white sink. We could even put up some white shelving here. We're definitely gonna make use of all of the space to put clutter down here. So I'm gonna add some plates from Snowy Escape, along with maybe some of the like cottage living clutter too. Like I know there's a teapot I could add. You're gonna get all warm after going out in the snow. We could add like a pitcher down here too. And I can definitely put a table over here for dining. Maybe I could put that on top of it as my lighting. And I need more like snowy things to put on the wall. Actually, we can still fit these over here. I'm just gonna have to shrink it a little bit. We can put up some like mountain climbing awards in the hotel. Oh, and we need the shoe sign here. Maybe instead of the award, we can put up like these pictures, like a picture of the literal mountain along with that one on the other side. And this is gonna be our snowy mountain version of this room. All we have to do now is the bathroom, which again, we do have Snowy Escape essentials we can put in here. It's still on the snowy side, so I'm gonna do the same wallpaper and we'll do all white essentials, which shouldn't be too hard for a bathroom. So the all white toilet, we even have the all white shower we can use. We can even put the cabinets in here with that sink and add like towel clutter underneath. So just like a couple towels right under there. I don't normally decorate like all white like this, but it is kind of fun. Feels like I can just put anything in here. I just put a picture in there of the mountain again, and this is gonna be our Mount Komorebi inspired room. That's kind of cool. These are all really different. Imagine this hotel like in real life. That would be epic. Okay, 2 more rooms to go. Let's go back to the wheel. So we removed Mount Komorebi. Let's go ahead and spin to see what we're gonna get next. We get Strangerville. Okay, so Strangerville obviously comes with Strangerville. It's a very weird like deserty town. We've got 2 areas. We've got Shady Acres, which up here is like where the residential area is. So this is the neighborhood up here. We've got lots of cacti, a lot of like dead looking landscape, rocks. So not a whole lot going on up here, but definitely like a Victorian style going on with these houses. And then down below, we've got, of course, the plane crash area, like a whole bunch of debris here, car parts around. We've got the trailer park to this side. There's kind of like a Western feel to the town over here. Like it looks kind of like an old movie set or something. And there's also like military presence here. There's a lot going on with Strangerville. Like this is the town square I was talking about where it looks very Western. We got these military vehicles, got a gas station over there, research center in the back, and we've got the Strangerville bar, which has like alien decor, plane decor, car decor. Okay, so let's do Strangerville over here. I'm going to immediately change my lighting to like orange. The whole world has this like orangey lighting, honestly, so this is kind of gonna work out. Maybe we can go back to doing the full-sized bathrooms on this floor. So for both of them, we'll just do like narrow bathrooms again right there. For flooring, I think I'm gonna keep with the orange. Oh my god, it's so orange. We're gonna go ahead and get our bed from Strangerville, which is already gonna be bringing in the military presence here. This bed literally has like the boots at the end of it, so we're gonna put that there. Then I actually really like the conspiracy theory posters that come with Strangerville. So I'm thinking, what if we like put these above the bed? And maybe we can put a couple on this side too. This is probably gonna end up looking like a conspiracy theorist's house, basically, which would be so weird if you didn't like sign up for this. Like, I feel like people who are gonna stay here are literally gonna need to take a quiz. I do want to put a lava lamp in here, so I think I'm gonna add in this purple one, and we could raise that up, or we could literally put like one of these things like coming out of this. So like I'll raise that up there, shrink it maybe a little bit, and I want it to look like it's growing out of that barrel. We'll save the lava lamp and maybe put that on top of a dresser on this side. So for my dresser, I'm thinking about using this one here from high school years, just because it's gonna match that same blue that's in some of these posters here. We'll add the lava lamp. I do need to add the plain pieces here, but they're so big. Like even one of the wings, if I shrink it down, is still pretty large for this room. What if we tried to shrink this down? And I was thinking about maybe putting it like coming out of the dresser or something like that. It could kind of be like a part of it, or we could even have it coming out of the bed and like stick it right on top of that little box that's at the end there. I wish I could shrink it down a little bit more, but that's actually kind of cool. We can put this rug in here. On top of that, we could maybe do this light here to symbolize like the broken down cars and everything in Strangerville. Why am I actually kind of loving this right now. Maybe we could also symbolize the broken down cars with some tires. We could just like raise these up, put them on top of the dresser. So far, this is what that side is looking like. Then on this side, this is where we're gonna put the kitchen. And for that, I'm thinking we could use these like used city living counters and stuff. Like we can use the used fridge here. Same as the oven, we can do like the matching one, just like an old looking sink. And for our dining table, I was actually kind of thinking that we could use these ones here from Eco Lifestyle. We'll use the matching chairs on there, this big picture on the wall, maybe some like files and stuff on here. And they have those badges here we could put on here for like the military presence. Ooh, on here they have the trailer park. Maybe we could put this in the bathroom and that can symbolize like the trailer park version of Strangerville. We're definitely gonna have to do the matching weird like shower. We can do that toilet there with, I was actually thinking of using this here from Eco Lifestyle too. And maybe for our mirror, we could use the broken one from Werewolves. This is totally the time to use all the weird stuff. Like this broken one, I'm just gonna kind of put that behind the sink there like that. And what if we also put another barrel in here? Imagine you came into a hotel room and saw this. There are like red flags all over the place in here. Like, does not make sense at all, but there it is. There are also some pictures we could put in here, like this one symbolizing the gas station in Strangerville. We could put this one up too, symbolizing the plane. Oh, and there's this clock here we could put. This is kind of giving like old vintage bar with like a whole bunch of things on the wall, kind of similar to like the one in Strangerville itself. And I think the final thing we're gonna have to do in here is add all the cactus. So I'm gonna put this one here from base game. Maybe we could also put one of these ones in here from Nifty Knitting, just like in between the plane there. And there we go. This is going to be our Strangerville room. This one's actually my favorite one, I think. I added that TV there from Eco Lifestyle on top of the barrel. It's definitely weird, but the colors in here look really cool. This is how the bathroom turned out with our weird shower over there too. And with that, we have one more room to do. Let's go on to the final room. I removed Strangerville. Let's go ahead and spin to see what we're gonna get. We get Selvadorada. That could be interesting. So this is actually going to be the only destination world that we're doing today. It's the Jungle Adventure world, and this is what it looks like. There are so many cool features here. Up there, I can't really show you guys because you like can't go there manually, but this is where the actual like temples are, the thick of the jungle. It's a really cool area. There's like a waterfall over there too. This over here is the museum area. So again, some like ruins here, tons and tons of trees. Obviously, it's meant to be like in the jungle. So very lush, lots of like vines hanging down. We've got the bar here, which this is actually one of my favorite bars in the whole game. I would love to freaking go here in real life. It looks like so much fun. This is what it looks like inside. Again, lots of like jungle adventure furniture going on. There's the water, like a river back there. We also have the market area. You can come here to buy like bug repellent and stuff, and a lot of fairy lights happening here too. Then we have their national park, which there's like some architecture over here. You can go hiking in there. Lots of vines, trees. It's literally a jungle. You get it. Okay, so in here, I've definitely opened up debug for Jungle Adventure. And before I even do anything, we are going to be lining these walls with as much greenery as we can. So I know we have like these vines we can put in here. Maybe I'll hang these like along the top and we could hang fairy lights off of these. There's also like these ones. I'm just shrinking them down so that they fit. I'm kind of trying to do this before we do any wallpaper because this is going to take up like a big portion of it anyway. So I'm just putting these, trying to like squeeze those as far into the wall as possible. And the nice thing about this is that it's debug, so it's not really going to affect like your gameplay in here. Same as some of these, there's like debug versions of these plants. We can hang this over here like above the door. Ooh, maybe we could actually like hide the door a little bit so it's like secret, even though you can see it right there. I'm gonna hang these off of the windowsill over here. I'm just like shrinking them all the way down and raising them up so they kind of just fit on there. Okay, for flooring, we're gonna do Jungle Adventure flooring in here. And for the wallpaper, I think I want to do like a green or a brown. I'm gonna put these columns over here by the door, just kind of mimicking that like temple vibe they have, that architecture there. Same as this door over here. For a little more light, I'm putting some of these lanterns over here. And I think for my bed, I'm gonna squeeze it over here by the door. Definitely going with that dark color. I think that looks really nice. We could potentially use this Jungle Adventure rug right here. That's actually really cool. And then for our table, I'm gonna use this one by the bedside, and over there we can put like, whoa, I did not know that when you place these rocks, a little creature comes out. Cool. Wait, I didn't know any of these. Okay, that's going on my table. Kind of creepy, but I've literally never seen that object. Or that? Oh my gosh. I thought these were just rocks. I literally never thought to like put them out here. Some of them are just rocks, but yeah, some of them have like things hiding inside of them. Like that is beautiful. Okay, we're definitely using that vase. Maybe we'll put a couple of those there. That's really cool. We learned something new. Okay, so that area looking cool. Over here, this is where we're gonna put the kitchen. Maybe we can actually put the kitchen right here. At one point, these jungle adventure counters were my absolute favorite in the whole game. I used them in like every single build. They were like top tier for me, and this fridge. Both of these things were like my favorite thing in the world. So we'll use these over here. We're gonna need to get our stove, which we have a matching one from Jungle Adventure. We do have some sinks here, but I don't really want to cover my window. So I'm just gonna use like a regular one here. That one there from Snowy Escape looks good. We'll get our smoke detector. We need our trash can, which I'm probably gonna use like the barrel one there. And I wonder if I should use this to put my like TV on, signifying that marketplace area. We could use this to put our TV on, which I think I want to use again, the debug one from Eco Lifestyle. We'll just like point it towards the bed. We'll put this Jungle Adventure plant over here. And on here, we'll just put some like Jungle Adventure decor. Maybe again, some of the like temple inspired items. We could even put some complimentary bug repellent here. I'm gonna try and use plants to cover the windows here instead of my curtains. We could probably even use the actual ones here from the kits. This is so cool. I'm kind of getting carried away though. I need to stop. But this is what our Selvadorada room looks like so far. We've got our kitchen over on that side. Not really a dining space in here, which I could probably put my garbage over here and maybe fit like a really tiny table for one over here. With that broken down chair, actually that works. Okay, yeah, there's definitely too much going on in here right now. But this is gonna be our Selvadorada inspired hotel room. Kitchen over there. We've got our TV area, our built-in sales table. We've got our bedroom over here, super lush, just like the world. We've got our temple stuff, tons of greenery in here. And I added this overhang over there, which I thought looked really cool. Okay, let's go and do the final room, which is going to be the bathroom. And again, we're gonna do the same kind of thing in here. Maybe we can use this like unfinished brick there from the Desert Luxe kit. Now we can actually use the sink here from Jungle Adventure. I didn't really have room to fit the mirror in here, but maybe I could put it over on this side. Then we can fit the Jungle Adventure bathtub over here. Just have to like squeeze this mirror over a little bit. We'll put up some of these. These are really cool because they're actually like in the temples when you go in there. I'm just gonna put a couple of those around. I still need to do towels. I need a mirror over here. We're gonna put this one from base game. And I think again, I'm gonna get some debug Jungle Adventure plants to cover the window. Okay, so that does take up a little bit of room, but that is a debug item. Your Sims will be able to go through there. And that's gonna be our Selvadorada inspired bathroom. This was a really fun challenge. I definitely recommend this if you're in like a building rut. All of these rooms are so different, but the hotel and all of its weirdness is kind of really cool to me. So let me know which room you guys like the best. I feel like even just looking at it, you can tell there's something off. There's something going on in there. But that's all I got for you guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will put this on the gallery under Sydneymacoretta, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.